So this video is a little bit late, but this video is going to be the last of the Survivor videos for the for our series of builds. So there's 4 videos for Ed Getley. Now initially when the game first came out, I thought Ed was going to be the weakest character on launch. And I ended up rebounding off of this to him being one of the stronger ones. Ed's strength comes from his active power, which has the power to see and disable demon traps. Any demon trap. This is, in my opinion, best used around crates and around high traffic areas. There's really no wrong time to use it. If you think the demon has been somewhere, you should pop it. If you think the demon is following you, you can pop it. But there's no downside to using his power. This video is going to be a little bit differently because I'm going to be showing you a couple of builds that I've already showcased before, by the way, and I'm not really sure what build I want to use on him. He was the last one just because I got really tired of playing hunters. I got tired of, like, 3 of my last characters I was getting up to 25 were all fucking hunters, and I got really tired of playing them. His power of Enduring Light, a lot of people say it's a terrible ability. Part of the reason why you have the increased life on the flashlight battery is because your power only works when you have your flashlight battery on. So if you don't have the flashlight battery on, when you're using your power, you're not actually using your power. So you have to have the double battery life for the flashlight so you can use it. Basically, it just means he can keep his flashlight on the whole game, whereas other characters can only use it every now and then. His crossbow mastery for the shotgun, his weapon mastery for the crossbow is a bit come down to personal preference. If you like the crossbow, this is a nice bonus. There are 2 types of crossbows. And for me, it makes it hard to determine whether or not you're actually going to use it or not, because both types of crossbows play completely differently. The explosive crossbow is a relatively low damage option that is very good at dealing big AoE damage to smaller minions, but it's terrible against boss units, terrible against elites in some cases. And then you have the regular crossbow, which is a headshot machine, if you can hit your shot. It's a bit hit or miss. I'm not a fan of the regular crossbow from time to time. So, it's a bit weird how you want to build him into that. His other level 25 is currently bugged, where it's happening all the time. It's the Collector. So this increases the chance that defeated enemies drop items. This is any item. Ammo, shemps, matchsticks, amulets. So, there's that, and then it increases the chances of finding rarities, higher rarity crates. Now, this is good for just increasing your overall pink F. One thing as well is if you're just not finding crates in general, this can be a very difficult perk to use. You're mostly just going to be using this for defeating enemies dropping items. So, this is a good ability, and people say, oh, it's been nerfed because they nerfed the rarity of the guns. I disagree with that. It really just means that you're going to be prioritizing melee drops more than you would range drops. So your basic hunter tree is still going to be the same. 1 point into long shot to access the rest of the tree. 4 points into hollow points to increase your range weapon damage bonus from 50 to 75. 1 point in staying power to get access to the rest of the tree. 3 points into artful dodgers for the extra stamina after dodging. 3 points into deadly up close. And 4 points into last chance. That way there it gives you the bonus damage at close range, the bonus damage for one-shot weapons, and just the last bullet in the gun. Really good generic build. Build number 1. For the remaining 9 points, we're going to split a couple different ways. Now, one build I am going to showcase right away is the headshot build, which you're going to just pick whichever one of these 2 paths you want, 1 point in each, and 4 points into Wig Splitter to give you access to the bonus headshot damage. Now, the remaining 3 points, you can kind of do what you want with them. Put them wherever the hell you want to. This is the build I'm actively running now. A couple other builds I could showcase. A reduced fear build with the extra health off industrial strength. This is what I'm running on my Ash. Good fear resist makes you a bit tankier. A melee build is what I'm running on Kelly, with 2 points left over. This is to make it so that you remove your melee penalty. You could also do a range build where you build around the crossbow at range. You could realistically do this with the headshot. You just have to take a point off of something else, and I really want that headshot bonus to be max. For right now, at least, I'm probably going to be running this with the 2 points and the quicker cooldown for his ability, and for the 1 remaining point, I'd probably put it into staying power. If you are planning on speccing into the crossbow, you might want to increase the range on your ranged weapon to make it easier to hit the projectile. But at least in my case, I'm running the extra point in staying power just because I'd rather have a little bit of stamina. So this is my video for Ed.